Welcome to the Gateless Gate, Joshu's washing bowl. This one it's really important that we listened to the Buddha's flower before this, because the Buddha's flower sets the tone for Joshu's washing bowl. Now, as you remember, what happened was the Buddha twirled a flower, and Mahakashapa rejoiced in the existence of the moment of the life of Buddha and the flower, that life moment. And so he rejoiced. And Buddha passed on the teaching in a somewhat comical way. And so that's what happened. The lesson there was rejoicing in the existence of the moment and reaching for the deepness of the moment through gratitude, through life, and through existence. And so this is what happens in Koan 8, Joshu's washing bowl. There's a monk that goes to Venerable Joshu, and he just came from a very far land. And so he comes to Joshu, and he says, "Master Joshu, will you please teach me and help me understand what I need to do to gain enlightenment?" And Joshu, this is so great. He says, "Have you eaten your rice porridge?" And the monk says, Yes, sir, I have." And Joshu then says, "If you've eaten your rice porridge, then go and wash your bowl. Go and wash your bowl." What Joshu's doing is he's actually taking a very, very simple cause and effect, and he's layering in a whole bunch of meanings up and down the chain. So we could talk about this all day. Literally, like Joshu asking him to wash his bowl after the rice porridge is something that just you can come back again and again to it. But this is because it's a basic cycle of karma that he's referring to. But here's the key. Here's the big key for today. Joshu's saying, look, Mr. Monk, you're in an earthly existence, right? You need to do things for your daily sustenance. And you need to take in rice, and rice is very earthly. And when I say earthly, it's very connected to the physicality of things and your bowl and stuff. So you have to do this. We have to do this. Everyone has to do this. We go to work. We go to play. We work to help ourselves. We take care of ourselves. We find shelter. We find heat and warmth. All this is okay, right? We're in a physical place. We eat our rice porridge. Once we've taken our action, our physical actions, then it's time for us to go and wash our bowl. It's time for us to purify the whatever area we're in, to set it right, whatever we're in, to think about what we can do to make things beautiful on a constant and daily basis. And that's the lesson that Joshu is telling him. After you eat your rice porridge, or after you've done your thing to maintain your physical maintenance, set it right, whatever you're doing, to build your spiritual foundation. And Mumon actually talks about this. He's like, there's no clearer way to say this. There's no clearer way to help you understand the basics of reality. When you do an action, take the next action to set it right again. When you act in some form of karma, act again to try and set it right. So there's this great phrase from Buddhism, which is, before enlightenment, sweep floors, chop firewood. After enlightenment, sweep floors, chop firewood. Because you see, we still have to go through the existence. Once we ascend to the mountain, we have to go back down. And everyone wants to save the world. No one wants to do the dishes. And Joshu's saying, look, you should do the dishes. But that's the key. The key is, how do we do it? We sweep floors and chop firewood before enlightenment. After enlightenment, we sweep floors and chop firewood, but we're filled with whatever it is that is. We're filled with something transcendent. And so it's not the task that's changed. And it's not the fact that we have to eat porridge to sustain ourselves that's changed. But it's us. It's the inner us that's changed. And so that's the lesson that Joshu is trying to teach this young monk.